I'm happy to have my friends with me. Right to my, you can't see on my screen, but MLA, Mr. David Shepard, Chris Mena, and Donovan Weihmann right here. What's up, fellas?
What's up, Terrell?
We're good, man. How are you?
You have to introduce Donovan as Donovan the Body Weihmann.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, that's how we use
name, man.
That's what we usually call when we're at the garage.
That's what we call you behind. That's what we call you behind your back, Donovan.
That's not okay. Sure.
You know what? The last time I saw you guys, we were on the stage together.
That's right.
And we were having a good time, man. But you know what? Before we talk about that, some people just don't. There's some things about you guys that I know that some of the viewers may not know about you. So, well, first of all, I got to ask David, and you got to. I have to apologize up front, but I don't know what MLA stands for, man. What does MLA stand for? Well, you guys may have to speak for Dave, because I think we might have some technical difficulty. All good. We'll just keep going.
I'm also an MLA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It stands for manly long appendages.
Chris. Most people know this, but for the Tri-City Rat Pack, Chris is the comedian at the bunch. He says, "But I'm not even funny."
I don't think I'm funny.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just trying to make myself laugh.
David is back.
Hey, is this working better?
Yeah, it's way better. Way better, man.
Yeah, my home Wi-Fi, I guess, was wonky, so I switched to the cell phone. Yeah, I'm burning data for you, man. This is what a friend does.
This is costing him money, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna. Chris, now people don't know that that you have one of the best restaurants in town. You're the owner of Sabor. And with this whole isolation thing, of course, we all at home. How you guys handling that, man, right now? I know
we're just we're not doing delivery because it's just not part of our format. But we are doing curbside. Well, I wouldn't even call it curbside. We're just doing pickup. People come in, they pay and pick up their food. It's all good.
Okay.
We had a nice takeout menu, and we own we own 3 other bodegas too. So the one on 124th, St. Albert, and the one in Highlands, and they're all doing takeout.
Okay, so we can still get some. That's some of the best food in town. I mean, so we can still get some food from you at any of those restaurants.
You can, and you should. You can, and you should.
Right on. Well, thanks, man. Thanks.
How about the drinks? Can we stop by and get drinks too at the same time?
You can actually. You can't get.
Oh, really? You can?
You can order wine. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have some great vino deals right now. The Chef's Choice bottle of red or white is only $20, and it changes daily.
Nice.
Depending on what the chef chooses that day.
Nice.
I'll tell you guys a secret. The chef doesn't actually choose it. I choose it.
Yeah, that a boy.
I'm the connoisseur of the vino.
Hey, but you know what? I gotta ask you a question, man. You're kind of holding it down in St. Albert.
Yeah.
And you know what? We get a chance. We spend a lot of time together. When we do spend time together, we're on stage. This one thing I never got a chance to ask you guys is how did you actually get into singing and performing? When did you start getting the bug? When did you get the bug? Hey?
The bug for me probably was back in 2008. I started a little acoustic duo.
You got some antibiotics for that in 2008.
just stop.
I'm sorry. Stuff comes to my mind. I can't help it.
Brother's trying to be serious, man. Yeah. So I started singing in like coffee shops and stuff like that, and then it just progressed from there. So I think that was the start of it for me, for real.
Yeah, cool. Chris, how about you, man? I know some things that some people can't. Go ahead and break it down to them.
My mom and dad were both performers, So when we got to Canada, they had actually performed for years in a Chilean folklore group in Chile called Tierra Chilena. My mother was the lead dancer. My father was the guitar player and singer. And so when they got to Canada, when they got to Canada, they started performing with a Chilean folklore group here. And I went everywhere with them. So I knew all the songs. And the first time I was on stage was when they were performing at the library, sold out house. And I was like 4 years old, and I went out on stage with my dad and sat at his feet and sang through the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was the first time I was on stage, and that's the earliest recollection of actually singing on a stage in front of a large audience. And then I don't know, I can't ever remember not singing. So
And how old were you, dude?
4.
What he said. Yeah. Dave, how about you, man? Because people don't. I know your resume. Go ahead and tell them a little bit about your. There you go, Dave.
Sorry, man, my audio is bugging out.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Well, once David gets his audio straightened out, we'll talk to him a little bit more. But we got some pictures from our Motown show, and you guys can get a chance to see these. I don't think, but take a lot. We had some really good moments. We worked really hard on our choreography and making that thing look.
I'm still practicing.
There's one of Ray doing this thing. We got another one here coming up. Let's see what else we got here.
That's Donovan putting on the tortured artist look. It's a good one, Donovan.
Yeah, that's one of my staple moves, man.
Yeah, I think we got one of us all together here. Let's see, and there's
that one.
That's a great shot, man.
That is a good shot.
That's a great shot, Dave. Yeah. There's one of the Temptations in action, and there's one more that I got to show you guys. I couldn't wait. Look at that, man.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
You know what? That's not the Temptations. That's In Sync. In Sync.
Yeah. I'm surprised it actually is. Look at those legs, man. They're all.
Yeah, man.
Not In Sync. That's sunk, man.
No, that was a good time, man. That was a good time. So you know what? We're gonna do more of it for sure. And it's nothing like hanging out with the boys performing. I like performing with the ladies too, but a little bit something different. What you guys say is a little bit something different when we boys get together and get to do something special like that.
Mm.
It's true. It's a lot of fun, dude.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah. David, can you give them a little bit of background about your musical background? Because people don't know.
Yeah, sure. I started taking piano lessons when I was about 8 years old. And so that's kind of where I started out in music. I was about 13. I never really enjoyed it much until I was about 13, 14 years old. I had a teacher that taught me to play by ear. And at that point, then that's when I really started to love playing. So I was more a piano player, though I always kind of aspired to be a singer. Sang along to records and stuff all the time at home, and kind of always wanted to get on stage and do it. And once I had the chance to go and do the music program at McEwen, then I started playing around a bit, started writing some of my own material, and started playing and singing out different places, different venues, different shows.
Yeah, that's super cool, man. That's super cool. And for those that's watching, if you didn't join us at the Motown show, you get to see us in action. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. There is the 5 of us, including Ray, who's not on here right now. But we did a rendition of going back down memory lane, and we did some Four Tops, and we had fun doing it, didn't we, man?
It was so much fun.
It was a blast.
Yeah, absolutely. So you know what? Look at this. Look, Chris said he's still rehearsing.
Still doing it, man. That's my daily workout. I do that routine.
It was surprising. It made me sweat a couple of times in those rehearsals.
And
that's called nerves.
It all worked out. People have no idea how many hours we put in for these shows, man. But you know what? All for 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, man. It was absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what? Listen, last year, some of you guys know this, but last year we started a little something called It's Game Time, and we did that. One of our sponsors, Sound Lab, allowed us to come in there and great friends of mine. And, a lot of people still asking, man, when are we gonna do Game Time again? Which is our game show. Well, we had every intention on springing that back out in April, but of course, Rona decided to show up, and so we all been stuck in the house now. But we got creative, and we're gonna bring Game Time right here on TV. Is that good? Is this TV? Is this TV?
Mm-hmm.
It's TE
Sure.
TV, what we're gonna call it. So, without further ado, it's game time. You guys want to do it? You guys
Bring it on.
All right. So you know what? I'm going to ask Olivia to come backstage and give you guys a little information on how to play the game. Hey, Liv.
Hi, Terrell. How's it going?
Good. You ready to give these guys some training?
Yeah, sure am.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. Terrell is going to ask you questions related to music. You have to be the first to answer correctly to win the points for that question. Make sense?
Yeah.
Great. Do you guys see the chat button on your screen? That's going to be your buzzer. You're going to click on the chat and type the word hi when you know the answer. But if you answer incorrectly, the second person that pushes hi the fastest gets to answer and win those points. After 3 rounds of questioning, the person with the most points wins.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that again. I have to hit chat.
Yes,
Where
the
do I
chat
type
button
in?
down below.
Okay, so
When you hit chat, it'll give you the keyboard.
Yeah.
It's not doing that for me, man. Okay, I see it. I see the keyboard now.
You got to push chat and then hit it, and then say, and then write hi.
It seems a lot. I can already tell that I'm being sabotaged here. It's
All
okay.
right.
These guys need the help. It's all good. Let's do it.
Well, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. But you know what? We can't have a game show without a wheel. Thanks, Olivia.
Thank you, Terrell.
Thank you.
All right. We can't have a game show. We can't have a game show without a wheel. Check it out.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice.
Don't spin that wheel. Okay, so the first we're gonna find out how much the first question is worth here. Wheels moving a little slow
That's
motion,
the
but
slowest moving wheel I ever seen, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like 450.
450.
Yeah. 450. The first question is for 450. Most of these are Motown related. So let's just see how well you know your Motown stuff. 450 points. All right. Until Lionel Richie and Diana Ross duet "Endless Love" bested it with 9-week run in 1981. This was the longest running Motown #1 hit, topping the chart for 7 weeks. It was a sensation in the UK as well. All right. It starts with "Ooh, I Bet You Wonder How I Knew." What song was that?
Oh,
You gotta push the chat.
I pushed it. And I said hi.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. What's the answer? What's the name
Heard it through the grapevine, man.
Heard through the grapevine. Okay. Chris, you got.
Of course.
All right. That's be another part of it. You should have to sing it for bonus points.
Man, give me another 100 points. Are you kidding me? Let's sing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Let's spin that wheel. Let's see how much the second question is worth. My wheel needs some oil.
Dude, that's the slowest wheel I ever seen.
It's worth 800 points. All right. This song was written by Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff, who were architects of the Philadelphia soul sound. They credit their marital problems with allowing them to write such a heart-rendering song sang by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes?
If you don't know me by now.
Whoa! Chris!
And the funny part is it was covered later on and became a top 20 hit by Simply Red.
Simply Red. That's right.
All right, cheers, fellas.
Chris, are you sure that's wine you're drinking, man? Holy cow. You're just nailing these tonight.
I'm going to hum this tune for you and see see who can get the answer to this after we spin the wheel. I mean, it's right now. I know Chris is ahead because he answered the questions. Okay, looks like we had about this is the triple bonus round. I've got to tell you guys.
Okay.
Triple bonus, Secret Service triple bonus round.
100 points. I guess that's what it is. So check this out. Check this one out. Burt Bacharach and Hal David wrote this song for the film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Now you might be a little too young for that. But it goes a little something like this. Da, 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 da.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who
Chris got it first. He got it first.
Okay. Chris is up to about 1,200 points. 1,250. That means Chris is our winner.
Killing it.
You know what, man? You the trivia king.
Yeah.
So you know what? We got a couple things for you. Okay, for you guys. We got consolation prizes for you guys. But for Chris, what you is this for you? This is a 5-year supply of Skippy peanut butter.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray.
Damn stupid.
Hey, finally, man.
Ray is here.
Ray's got an isolation beard.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that's my COVID beard.
Ray came on. Ray came on.
Nice.
We were doing fine. Now we got to pull the bleeper out for Ray.
What the?
Ray, what's this? Yeah, what's that?
COVID.
What you got on your face, man?
I'll be right back, folks.
It's my COVID beard.
Okay.
I'm not shaving.
Well, listen. We're glad you guys got an opportunity to meet the entire Temptation cast. We're gonna leave right now. We want you guys to also don't forget to tune in next time and subscribe to our YouTube channel where you get a chance to see the entire Motown show, including the performances done by these fine gentlemen right here. Ray Watkins just joined us. MLA, Mr. David Shepard. There's a Daryl on the line here that's actually running this whole thing. And Donovan Weihmann, and somebody took off there, and it was Chris Mena. Chris is always lead.
Chris, yeah.
All right. But you know what? Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time on the show.
Yeah,
that was good, man.
Watch that video.
I wanted to win the trivia.
You listen to these kids?
Yeah.
Hey, stop talking because I'm being recorded now. Everything will be used against me.
What the?
This is all isolation stuff, so it's all good. It's like, hey, isolation.